I do not want to conquer it. I need to focus on this area because there are only so many points in the game. Back in the day, you weren't constrained by points, you were constrained by how good you could fight. Now you have to manage things. Oh, I'm actually surprised it was Adana that went down first. Slight problem is Sicily has some really good tech, so I might not win against these Rebs, but we'll try our best. That was interesting. Just got a crash there, and it could be because I'm trying to put a leader onto a unit that's moving. Well, we'll bring it right back, because it's only been 3 hours, and I feel I've got another 2 inside me. Alright, back to it. And kind of tempted to try and crash my game again by doing the same thing. But that's just work instincts kicking in. I shall write it in my little book of bugs and be sure to check it on Tuesday. Relaxing times. Oh, I really wonder if my computer is going to crash now, because I started the game and I went straight into my Theodoro save, and I'm starting to think that is one of the things that's crashing me, because I'm running out of any other things to imagine that it is. Alright, Austria, I think you're up. Sure, you have some pretty meaty allies, but we trounced them once before. And France doesn't want to help you because they hate you. Yeah, you got all those cores done on them. I kind of want to expand you, but I want to integrate you first. So it'll be focus on expansion for Austria and... expansion for Bulgaria and Potentially me. I should hold this central land. There's no increased coring costs. And although I don't really have admin to spare, I do need to crush Austria. Either that or make myself a new vassal that will chew them up for me. Someone like Ulm, who's already sitting on a good healthy chunk of base tax. Or one of those folks that I've forced into orthodoxy. Huh. Seriously though, where is my coalition? You should be coalitioning me. Jake, if Francie Pants decides they lose... declines they lose Defender of the Faith, are there any other wars you want to snipe? Well, there is kind of Poland. I think Muscovy comes first, since there are lands that I want to sell. Sell to Polotsk. Jake, do you have the bravery to bring back slavery? Absolutely. Working in a supermarket is just the start of it. You know, when you got 100 army tradition, might as well get those generals. Nay bad. As long as our PP can support it. Now, what about our autonomy down here? At the turn of the month, is it going to change? Jake, start the integration of Polotsk before the Muscovite War. It will take a long time. You're not wrong. But I can't sell land to somebody that's being annexed. So I'll probably start the integration just after. PP, Jake. Ah, it's fine. Don't need to worry about it too much. Alright, straight away, these ones that I've had for ages went down to 0 because the game remembers how long you've had them for and decreases your autonomy with that in mind. Which is nice. Some good strong land to get no autonomy on. Glorious. There we go. I think that'll do. That's only 2 on Karaman, but it's fine. Jake, would you do a multiplayer series with other EU4 players from YouTube? Probably not. I climb my way up here from the gutter. And I like it the way it is. Plus I think I've got a big enough target on my back as it is. Oh, that's right, I didn't have a claim on Adana. I was wondering why it was so expensive. We do have a claim on these ones though, that's fine. And next month, no more truce with Muscovy. I can finally scrub them off the map. Shame we have a bit of a wait for Poland. Orthodox nations are so stable, there's no need to worry about revolt risk. Or at least at this later stage in the game, that wasn't quite the state when we started. Revolt risk was a constant worry. I think it's just going to be good old-fashioned conquest here. And you know what? We're so generous. We have a general for each of you. We're not talking about using my king here. And the race is on. Jake, can you annex a couple of guys to smooth out your borders? Not right now. There's too much of a pressure on my points at the moment. I want to tech and I want to conquer. And I want Oldenburg nationalists to go away. But I actually can't get there. That's troublesome. Tonking big truce with you, unfortunately. Actually, Brandenburg's got an amazing ruler, so hopefully he'll be able to deal with all of these coring problems and the future problems that I'm about to give to him. I miss my alliance with you. But I really need to get myself imperialism. Alright, Gallic down first, just as well. Since it is our core, our claim rather, or the war goal. Jake, what did you do to Brandenburg with the -3 Oh, they had a, what is it, times of troubles or internal conflicts? Something to that description. Come on, Moscow, time to go. And one of these guys has 3 siege. Help him out. And that was the last we ever saw of Muscovy. Expensive to take them. Oh, what? I could do this for free and then deal with Moskva later. It's such a waste of dip points to actually take that, so forget that. I'll just take these for now. And you know what, I may as well just core them. I reckon Polotsk will forge a claim on Moskva. If they don't, I'll just be eating my words. No, you know what? I get a 20% discount when I integrate my vassals, so we'll see how much you want to eat first. It's Kara, Alatir, and Galach. Or Gallic. It's not one of Vegeta's weapons, the Gallic gun or Gallic cannon. Very nice. Okay, so this means Polotsk will probably not want to assist me in battles anymore, because they're going to get a +10 for being annexed. Oops, surprisingly not. But they still do need to get inside me, as expensive as this is going to be. We'll leave one of you behind. No need for generals on any of you. and consider the next step, which I believe was something kill Austria. Austria allied to any of these northern guys? No, so we should focus our efforts here. And that was a long time coming. Welcome to the fold, Sicily. First step, get rid of your units because they're probably rubbish. And we'll get some conversions going on the easier places. And you had a fleet, surely. Where is it? Tell me where. Well, I don't see it. That's fine by me, though. And I have no autonomy on your terrible lands. Okay, that's good. That'll get everyone settled down a bit, because they won't have so much strength. Polotsk isn't feeling that way. It's probably because my Diplo power took a hit there. Jake, do you still get Western arms trade? No, I need an alliance and 150 relations with a Western power. And I hate Scandinavia, so we broke our alliance. As in, the nation of Theodoro has been outraged by their dire practices. Okay, Milan won't get involved in all this. Neither will the Livonian Order. These are excellent pieces of news. So it's time for Austria to die. Again. And I'll probably want to take some of their mountainous land for myself. But I also really want this. So I'm torn. I want everything. Well, Austria's still my rival. I'll throw Castile an insult just so they know who's the bee's knees here. And you're right, we forgot Epirus, didn't we? Not that it's such a vitally important province that it needs to be low autonomy, but better low than high, right? Crush! Oh, God, the game knows what I'm thinking. Now, the trouble with Austria is that they have this massive tech advantage. Tech 22 means their cannons are going to hit almost twice as hard as ours, so we need to make up for that somehow. And that is precisely what artillery combat ability plus 20% is here for. But it's going to cost me mill points, so actually, you know what, I'll give it a pass. What does Wurzburg think about you, Jake? You can become buddies for the Western arms trade. I don't border Wurzburg. I border Frankfurt. Wow, Aachen. You got big. And because you have so much base tax, you won't be my vassal. Oh well. I still think Austria need to die. Oldenburg nationalists are wanting to rise up. Let's hope they don't. I should have taken into account the nationalism that would be there before I, you know, decrease the autonomy. But we'll figure it out. Austria, before I declare war, do I need to do anything? I'm already integrating Polotsk. The same Polotsk who will probably not help me here, but that's okay. Let's see what you have to offer. Ah, dang, Milan will get involved again. But France won't, and that's the important thing. Let's chew these guys out. just do it in a similar fashion to last time. Jake, can you see the new world? Yeah, I just wish I couldn't. Jake, if annexation of Polotsk will take long enough for a second Muscovite war, if you have the Casus Belli. What I'm looking for is Polotsk to forge a claim here, or get a claim through an event. I'm fairly confident something like that will happen. Whoa. That is the power of their tech. That is the power that their cannons have. So I'm going to go continue to hide in the mountains here. Yeah, I'm not paying much attention here, much to my undoing. This is what happens when I get cocky. Military Tech 22. It is one of the best. Who looked at the maps this thing spews out and went, yes, this is what we need an EU for? Do you want the real answer to that? No, we'll leave it at that. It is disgusting, I agree. And the worst blight on the features list of EU4. Alright, let's see if we can't meet up with our mountain men over here. Gee, we're actually outnumbered. At least in terms of foot troops. I don't think Brandenburg's strength alone can take care of that. I assume we're going to have Oldenburg nets. Fortunately, I have access to Oldenburg, so I can go and preemptively take care of those. Polotsk, now is the time. Save me in my darkest hour. Ah, Bulgaria have Tech 22 as well, so I don't have much to fear in that regard. I'll go save them though. Can you hold, Peter? Maybe I should not be so keen in engaging that when my troops are so garbage. No, you're on your own, my friend. You can practically hear the squish. Alright. Try and make our way for the mountains. I am not a coward. Jake, I imagine it went more like this. Woo, the map generator runs without crashing. Ship it. Yeah, I'm more inclined to believe that. Alright, if I were Austria, I would be running into us 1-to-1, or even worse, thanks to the better power of our cannons. But I'm not Austria, the AI is. I wiped one of my 20s though, as if it wasn't even there. I've actually made no progress here, so I'm happy enough to help out Brandenburg. Yeah, that makes me feel like the big man. in the world? Urbino won? And now they don't want to be my vassal. And they're slightly too big to get it done in one shot. Gotta hand it to Urbino, they know how to keep on living. And have that bloomin' increased core cost as an Italian.
Urbino is trying to form Italy. Unfortunately, you need Rome to form Italy. And they will not be getting Rome. Not as long as I'm alive. Alright, this will be a good opportunity to waste some of my out-teched ships. Ah, good, they fought me without a leader, so nothing to worry about. That did me a favour here. Scuttle their frigate and sail the galleys that survived back home. Or over here. No, back home. Get them repaired up. It's interesting, repairing fleets doesn't cost you anything in this game, but repairing your men, that is one of the most expensive things in the game. Ships weren't cheap, but it's not reflected. This is how Polotsk celebrate no longer being rebellious towards me. They go and run into Vienna. And they cost me war score, quite a lot of it. They'll be fine though, this is all part of the long-term plan somehow. Indeed, I fight so sloppy when it gets to this stage in the game. Good thing enforced peace is a thing of the past. Well, good for me, it's part of the game that I really love, but it's just gone now. You are probably going to want to go to Vienna, so I'm going to back them up. Actually, you should back them up. No, you do it. Because I don't trust these guys. And Wien does not have any mountains to protect me. At least I no longer have to the last man, so my sieges aren't taking anywhere near as long as they used to. Jake, this is what happens when you don't westernize. You get trashed by superior tech greyskin. Nothing superior about greyskin here. I'm still gonna win. Also, these guys are unnecessary here. I've got more than 10 to 1, I could assault this, but I'm holding out, because they could attack me after I assault and that would not end well for me. Keep those naval battles going. I'm getting deja vu here. Didn't this exact thing just happen? Oh, wow, he saw his chance and he took it. Now most of them are going to slaughter me, even though I have the better tactics.